Jaywalking, pedestrian accidents here in Massachusetts. Good afternoon, my name is Neil Burns. I'm an attorney and we represent victims of motor vehicle accidents, crosswalk accidents, jaywalking accidents, pedestrian accidents here in Massachusetts. And I've been here in this building at 6 Beacon Street since 1987, and I've been practicing law in Massachusetts since 1985. With my partner, Roshan Jain, we represent victims of motor vehicle accidents, again, pedestrian accidents, and legal malpractice. And I've been asked to talk about jaywalking or pedestrian accidents, and really what it is people cross in a crosswalk or at a commonly crossed spot, intersection of two streets that might not have an actual crosswalk, but it's where drivers knew or should know that there would be people crossing. And if the person is crossing reasonably safely and they're wearing reasonably colored clothes in the daytime or the nighttime, it should not, and it is not usually a problem, but sometimes it is, and people get hit. And the insurance companies, the insurance professionals, the adjusters and the attorneys try to put the person far away from a crosswalk, wearing darker clothing, the weather being darker than it was, the person not looking. These days there's lots of cameras that help a lot, but they're not always there and they don't always help because they have the wrong perspective, or they might not be on, or we don't get the footage. And of course the first thing to do is always try to cross safely, try to cross on a crosswalk, try to wait, look both ways, don't look at your phone. That's an incredibly dangerous way to cross, but most of you know all that, and most of you that are looking at this are already a victim, or your family member's a victim. So what can we do? Gather the evidence first. The insurance professionals are doing that. They're getting the police report. They're sending someone out to get the camera footage from all the cameras in that area, and they're not going to give it to you. They're not going to give it to you. You think, oh, they're professionals, they're going to get it. The so-and-so said they're going to get it, but they're not. They're not getting it for you. So what can you do? You can do your own work. Get your friends, family members, get your lawyer to try to start working on getting liability. Liability is really important in a pedestrian accident case. Pictures, witnesses, video, the ambulance report, the police report, they'll place you in the road where you were. And believe me, we have a case, a very good case right now, where the insurance company says, yeah, our insured is 70% at fault, so we're only going to pay 70% of whatever this case is worth. We think it's 100%, but we've got them in that box. Can we move them out of that box to 80%? Maybe. Does it matter? I don't know. But we need to work first on liability, because you and your doctors are going to work on the damages, the medical records, the medical bills. We're not going to create that. We're going to get that, and we're going to get that to the insurance company. But that's between you and the doctors, and they do a good job. People do a good job of getting better if they can, as best they can. But with these cases, the most important thing is liability. The most important thing is getting witnesses and pictures and videos and your own memory of the event. And the sooner, the better. The insurance companies do this in and out every day, all day long. Therefore, they're going to be doing it faster than you, and they're not going to be sharing their information, especially not the helpful information to you. So if you have a case where you've been injured, or your family member's been injured in a crosswalk, if you've been jaywalking, if somewhere in the street, call professionals, call Burns and Jain. We're effective, we're aggressive, and we care about you. It's a free initial consultation. Call Burns and Jain, 617-227-7423. Thank you.